anybody who was on the board was there because they wanted to be.
And I really don't think that in the beginning that we really realized what we were getting into.
I didn't realize just what a need there was, how pervasive the problem was.
There were plenty of people that were, that needed the service.
I think you had everything all over the board, like, why would we need that? We don't have that much of this, do we? People without any knowledge that it might exist. You had other people who, either through law enforcement or social services or their own family, who had a real knowledge of the need.
It was still something that was not really talked about publicly.
I went up to see where this place was on Main Street and was just appalled at what they were using for a shelter for women who had problems.
But I went to the shelter and I remember seeing that it was an old structure and the rooms were tiny. And then I saw those that were in the shelter and they were me. They were me.
And here was this young woman with this little child, and there was just this bed in there and nothing else. It just stuck with me.
Why don't you put together a board and we'll just build a new shelter, and that's what our community needs. So I called on one of my most trusted and intelligent friends, and that was Bernice.
I really felt like the community needed that, and I wanted to play a role and see if I couldn't help that happen.
And so someone thought maybe the mayor's wife should go ahead and be on the board.
And when I heard that they were starting to get this going, I thought that would be a really good thing for the community, something that was really needed. And so that was why I presented myself to be on the board, basically.
She was in an ecclesiastical position that allowed her to work directly with women in her community. So she jumped into this wholeheartedly.
As the discussion started for the need for a new shelter, Linda said to me, would you like to be a part of helping bring the shelter about?
It would be nice to be able to really serve people in these various basic areas.
It would be more than just a shelter. And I was really excited to have a place to do children's groups.
I think we all had an end goal in mind, that we would have a good, safe facility that could be staffed and would serve our county and then, to some extent, the surrounding counties in the area.
I think that was part of the energy, is that we're doing this for women who need it because of their situation. So we did.